welcome to our last social series of 2018. We're already counting down the days till the end of the year and our analytics too. We just wanted to thank everyone who came to our office hours this past November. We had a lot of fun and we saw a lot of new faces.
Speaking of office hours, one of the key takeaways we found was the importance of data. So when people come to office hours, we always ask them to fill out a form and we ask them this specific question: what is your strongest platform? The majority of people said it was their Facebook accounts. However, when Mackenzie and I looked at their pages and looked at their posts, we found that wasn't true. If they had a Facebook and Instagram, a lot of the times that their Instagram had better engagement and better reach as well. And so why are we sharing this information with you? A lot of times we get stuck in the same routine or hear feedback from others that you should just stay on this platform and you don't have to be on another one. However, looking at your analytics will guide conversations and help you talk about what's working for you and what's not.
Today's topic is all about Instagram. The platform has gone through a lot of changes, and one of them being analytics are now more readily available. So we'll walk you through those features so you can learn a little bit more about what analytics to look at, what they actually mean, and what they can help you with in the future.
So the first step, make sure that your account is a business account. And if not, it's really easy to go into Instagram and just click switch to business account. So from there, there's now stats available right on the post. So you'll go to your post and you'll click view insights and then swipe up. And so there you'll find, the normal ones like likes and comments, but a really important one that you want to look at is shares and saves. And this is where you might find surprises by looking at how people interact with your posts in passive ways. Again, we talk about it a lot, but millennials and Gen Z, they're not interacting as much. They're doing it in passive ways.
Like sending posts to their friends instead of commenting their friends' tags. So those are important ways to show that people are still engaged with your content. So one of the important stats is the discovery. It's that big number in the center of the screen. And another couple of stats you might have already heard of are impressions and reach. Impressions are the total number of times your post has been seen, and reach is the unique number of accounts that have seen your post. A lot of the data also includes hashtags. So using a lot of hashtags can actually help these stats because it makes your content more discoverable. So if I'm searching the hashtag NAU said yes and I click on that, then all these posts with those same hashtags will come up, making your post more likely to be seen by other users. Okay, so on this photo, Maria will talk through some of the analytics on it.
This was a photo, Old Main, of a wedding there. And a lot of times we talk about wanting to use branding hashtags like NAU said yes, but also it's a good idea to have more general ones. On this one, we used I do. And as you can see on the insights, 606 people saw our post because of the hashtags we used.
So looking a little deeper at impressions, it's the total number of times it has been seen, right? So what are the implications of that? You want to look at the patterns. You want to see what your story sweet spot is. Is it 3 to 5 posts? Is it longer segments? What is working for you? The impressions versus reach for story, impressions are the number of times it's been seen, right? Reach is the number of unique users. So if you have much higher impressions than your reach, that means your story is getting viewed more than once, and that's important.
And that's a very good thing because it means people are engaging with you. Our next term is reach. Reach is the number of unique eyes that have seen your content. So for this, in terms of implication for content, you want to look at stories that attract the most views and maintain those views throughout the entire story. Go back and look at them and see what type of stories were they. Were they interactive? Did you use a lot of polls? Was it a game style story? Did they include video or post? Was it a story that you posted live in real time or something that you prepped and posted so it was all shiny and polished?
The next metric we want to look at is specifically to the Instagram story. It's tap forward. So that means they're moving on, they're skipping that segment. The implication for that is that people aren't watching it. They're ready to go to the next part of the story. It's not keeping their attention long enough. But there is also taps backwards. So that means they were really interested in whatever you had. They want to take a second look at it. That is good for engagement. And then if you keep track of these stories that have been high numbers of tap forward or tap backwards, that can really help you understand what content you should not repeat, aka it's being tap forward, or content that, hey, they really like that, this how to, the step-by-step, how to do a dorm workout or something like that. That's good content that you want to keep up.
And our last term is exits. Exits are when people left not just the story, but left Instagram completely. And so you want to look at the correlation between link clicks and posts that have a mention in the user. Did your story take you somewhere to like another account or something like that? And if it's none of the above, that means that unfortunately your story might not be engaging enough. So look at the exits and try to make them more exciting when you plan your future posts.
And that's a wrap for our social series, our last one of 2018. Now, as we come up onto the new year, start thinking of your social media resolutions. What do you hope to work on? What can we help you with? We'll keep you posted on when our future office hours will be, but if you have any questions in the meantime, we are always more than happy to help you out. So take a look, see what we can work on, and have a happy holidays.
See you in the new year.